Okay, we're going to look at Kristy's butterfly. Good start there. Good dolphin. The one thing that I'd like you to do is get a full catch. As you reach out and pull under, I want you to get a full catch. The other thing is we want to keep the head in line with the body, and there would be a good body line with the head. You don't want to have a lot of movement with that head, because remember, where the head goes, the body's going to follow. So if you dip the chin into the neck, the body's going to kind of go down in that motion. The other thing is I'd like to see you get more out of the kick. You can see there's not a lot of hip movement with that kick. And I think for you it just needs to be a more easy stroke. That's good coming around to the side, okay, but we got to get the hips going and we got to push the chin forward. You can see the head's really low, so that's why now my kick's a lot of knee, and I'm going to have to work a lot harder on that upper body. So the arms are going to be doing a lot more work and they're going to get tired. So on a 200 fly, you're going to feel that a little bit more. I think, you know, this was taken at the beginning of the week. I think if you looked at your stroke now compared to this, I think you'd see great improvement. I'd like you to work a little bit more on the timing. Do the drill that we worked on, which is arms straight out in front, 2 kicks, and on the 3rd kick, then use the arms. And I think that'll start working on that timing. But overall, I think you've focused on the details, and I think you've made some good improvements. So keep up the good work. Great job, and it's been a pleasure to have you in camp. Okay, we're going to look at Kristy's butterfly. Good, solid streamline there. One thing that I noticed is that you use a lot of knee in the kick. And you can kind of see that the hips aren't really getting up and using those hips. You can see the knees drop. And what happens then is that it's going to put a lot more stress on my upper body. It's going to cause my upper body to have to work a lot harder because I'm pulling basically my kick behind me. One thing that I thought you worked on really well was the body position this week. And the body position is important greatly in all strokes, but especially in breaststroke and butterfly. We talked about that we want to keep that head more in line with the body. We want to be leaning forward in the stroke. Sorry for the rewound a little bit too far there. And we want to keep the head in line with the body. We want to just push that chin forward when we go to breathe. I think that your recovery's a little bit too far out to the side. I want to make that a little bit more of a relaxed recovery, like we talked about, making more of a half circle and grabbing out in front. And I think that's going to allow you to do a better job of getting the hips up. You can see there, it's more out to the side, a lot of elbow bend, and then I enter, and when I'm entering, you can kind of see what's happening. I'm not going to go forward as much because the knees are bent, and I'm doing that over the shoulder kind of recovery. What's happening is I'm going to flatten out more, and you can kind of see you're taking a lot of strokes in place, and if I put that body, the head in line with the body a little bit more, not kick so much from the knee, get the legs together just a little bit more, kick more from the hip, I'm going to roll a lot more. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to get this kind of motion going with my fly. That's what we're looking for. That's less fly strokes. That's going to be a lot easier for you to swim. So just try to focus a little bit more on the timing and the recovery, and keep up the good work.